Hello there, and welcome back to my Cobalt Core, I don't want to say series, but, just my Cobalt Core content. So, recently I got a hardest win with each of the 56 total crew combinations, as you can see here, and that leaves the question on what I should do for future Cobalt Core content. And one of the things I ended up coming up with was to switch to modded content. So something I have found nice about this game is that there's a wide variety of modded content that's been created. And right now, as you can see, I have over doubled the amount of characters that were present in the original game. And yeah, this is even just a small portion of the modded content that's available. But yeah, for today, one of the characters I wanted to try out is named Zari, whose main gimmick is around discard synergies, where if you discard specific cards, you get some extra benefits, and there is also some defensive utility on Zari's kit as well. And yeah, I'm just going to go with Riggs and Perry as teammates, and we are going to dive right in. So as we do have a defensive character, I'm going to keep my 4 max shields and move forward. Then from here, let's see here, we only have 2 shops, we have 2 events as well. I think I can get away with random upgrades. Oh, or we can remove a card. I like removing cards. Let's see what our options are. Bolt's nice, just helping us get some more evade going. Endure, get some free shield. And then, as with this enemy, I want to keep 3 evade up, just so I can avoid any attack that gets thrown at me. Lunge, endure, basic shot, and then build back up to 3 evade. And then I should have the win here. Okay. So let's see here. We can have a draw 3 and then discard 1 from my hand, which is pretty good, especially if I want specific cards. Extra battery, it can enable some nice big turns, but we don't have anything that really needs the extra energy right now. And then juke is okay. I think I'm going to pick up Burden of Choice just so we get another discard outlet. And we get some more upgrades. Let's see here. We can upgrade our draw card. We can also upgrade this. If we do the B upgrade, we can discard any number of cards instead of just 1. Endure. Endure, I think, is fine as is. Let's choose an upgrade for now. I think Burden of Choice is nice. Just being able to draw a lot of cards is a good benefit. And we get our first repair yard. I am going to pick up multi-shot in case I need good damage outlet. Lunge to get out of here, basic block so I can deal with damage, and I don't want to draw anything else in case I get basic dodge. Shield can take the hit so I can maintain my evade. Let's see here. I guess I can do 3 damage for now. Okay, lunge, we do not need draw shot, and then we did get multi-shot, which is nice. That makes beating this enemy go by significantly faster. Let's see here. Endless Magazine is good for some chip damage. Wave Charge is good when you have a lot of like draw effects, as you can draw the 0-cost card. So both of these do have their appeal. Let's see here. I'm going to pick up Wave Charge just to see it get some play. And that way in case I run into... let's see here. I could try getting a run-in with Spike 2, but I'm not going to force it. Here for now, and I'm going to try and do more damage. Hit again, hit again. We are close to winning, so I'm not worried about evasion. And there we go. There we go, Ambition. So this card, when you discard it, you gain 1 energy, which is enough for me to do some decent things with. So I'm going to pick it up, and I will move on to the next fight. We have rigs, so we don't really need jet thrusters. Heal booster is nice in case we get something like, what's it called? Revenge Drive or Bruise. Or Nanofiber Hull. Just anything that helps us with healing. Let's see here. We have a 50% chance of getting the card I want. We didn't, which is sad, but it's fine. Okay. Wave Charge. Let's get this started. Okay, 6 damage to go. Let's get rid of Toxic. Let's return rigs back to the ship. Okay. And here I can show off the on discard thing. So right now we have 2 energy, but if we discard Ambition, we now get an energy back. Let's see here. I can get multi-shot or what's it called? Ripple shot. Obviously I drew the other Toxic, which is not good, but we were still able to manage. Power play is interesting, but for now I don't need it. Sasha is a nice pickup. We can get an extra artifact going for us. Get rid of you, and I will get more evade for now. Multi-shot, so I knock this spaceship off to the side. I only move it 1, so I can set up for Wave Charge without using as much evade as I otherwise would have. Again, I will lose 1 shield, but Wave Beam carries us to victory. And then trophies. Nanofiber Hull, that was one of the things I was looking to pair up with Heal Booster, so that is what I will pick. Okay, let's see here. Wave Charge, we don't really need to upgrade this too much. I want to gain more benefit from Ambition, so that's the card I will pick up. Endure. Let's see here. We are nearly guaranteed to get Ambition. And then let's get Wave Beam started. Endure. Okay, get rid of Corrupted Core for now. Draw. Draw some more. We don't need another basic shot. Then draw again. I was kind of hoping we would get Ambition again for even more energy. I'm fine with losing a Hull here. We have Nanofiber Hull. We have Heal Booster. And this is also a boss fight, so we get some healing afterwards as well. It... lunge? And then we're almost close, so I'm not going to risk it. I'm just going to play well for now. And there we go. Second Opinions is essentially a free card. Sometimes it's bad in that you get it when you have no cards in your draw pile, but otherwise it's good. Ace is a little expensive for us right now, so I don't want to deal with it too much. And then Endless Magazine helps us with our damage. But right now I want to try and combo with Burden and Ambition. So it will be a skip. Flywheel? Flywheel gets us extra energy quicker for infinite. Doesn't enable infinites faster, but it does make it so we don't have to spend as much time setting up. Wave Beam. Again, we have Nanofiber Hull. Next 5 cards. Sure, that's fine. Hey, we get an energy. We also get Ambition a second time. And that's enough to win. Nice. I was not expecting that. We don't need Shed. We're good on card draw right now. Escalate. We also don't really need Escalate. It's kind of just thinning our deck is what we want the most. Speaking of which, how big is our deck? After the card removals, it's 13, so if we remove at all 3 shops and we don't buy anything, we do kind of go infinite for the boss. Draw. Okay, this enemy is a little scary for me right now. Endure solves for this turn. Wave Charge is nice. I will get rid of Corrupted Core, just thin my deck the tiniest of bits. Okay, I lose 2 Hull. That's fine, I will heal that. Doer. Nice. And Covet doesn't provide anything. Oh, tiny mistake. I could have gained 1 extra evade. draw first. That way I have a better chance of hitting Covet. Not Covet, Ambition. Lunge and win. Okay, remove card. This is our main damage source. Same with wave charge. So we don't need that. Get rid of corrupted core. Tiny mistake. I should have gained a shield instead. Anyways, burden of choice is a nice pickup here. Draw. Covet in case we get something nice. Okay, 1, 2. Covet. Okay. Right now I'm just building up resources for next turn. Let's see what I draw first. Okay, there we go. This... Let's see here. Probably has some combo you can do with it, but we don't really need it. Tough skills, it's just some extra shield generation. But again, we kind of just want to remove cards. Okay, this helps us with early turns for setting up something that we do want. Revenge drive. We could get like really good value if we run into Tooth and we get Bruise, but that's unlikely, so let's go with the consistent option. And the option that also allows us to see more new content. Okay, 7 damage turn. Draw some more. Yeah, we can do Wave Beam. Yeah, let's gain even more energy. Let's see here. Extra battery could help us with an infinite. I'm trying to decide if that actually does or not. It allows us to play Burden of Choice more, but it is also a card which is slows us down for not getting Burden of Choice sometimes. I think it does help. I haven't done the math behind it at all. We already have a good shield card with Endure in hand, or in our deck, so Sharp Edges, just for some chip damage, would be nice. We do shuffle a lot already, so that's not too much of a need. Okay, Draw Shot. There we go. We are going to use extra battery. And then... yeah, it's just Burden of Choice. Okay, so that gives us ambition. Bolt, get rid of that card for now. It's all in our discard, so just draw things for now. Get you started. Corrupted core. Okay. Let's see here. That's a pretty decent turn. Okay. Ambition. Draw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. Covet will get max value. Okay. So draw more cards while I can. There we go. We have ambition again. Okay, and there we go. That's how you win quickly in turn count, not in real time. This is a nice one where you get to discard your whole hand, so if you have a lot of these cards, this becomes nice. But again, I need nothing. And now we are going to remove our, not last card, we still want to remove stuff in Act 3, but for now, I will get rid of basic block. I don't think we need too much defense, especially as we have Shiny Shield, Warp Prep, and Endure. Bird of View, Wave Charge. Okay, Bolt. Burden of Choice, we want to draw more. In fact, we want to keep on drawing. There we go, we get Ambition. And here we have an infinite. So, at the start of the loop, we will have Burden of Choice in hand. We play it, we draw out every single card we have, we discard Ambition, and that will net us and energy every time we do that. And if we want to go energy neutral, we can also throw in multi-shot in there and wave beam. So every time we do this, we deal 5 damage. We can also throw in shield in case we needed shield for whatever reason. But with this, you can only use 3 cards. So even if we had like another 0 cost, we could not use it. Okay. Immolate is kind of fun. You get to increase your max shield capacity. I've had a run with this where I got like 38 max shield. Not with this card, but I had like multiple of them at the same time. Also, the other nice thing about modded content is there's a lot of neat things you can do. One of them is there is now a fleeting card effect that a lot of mods use, where it's like exhaust, but instead of playing it, it exhausts if it's kept in your hand at the end of the turn. Otherwise, on discard is also modded in as well. And that shows up in multiple mods as well. But for now, it's just skip. We don't want to be forced to draw more cards. Berserker Drive, though, is nice, as it will deal a lot more damage over time. Again, shortening the amount of real time it takes to go through each fight. Draw Shot, just to get more cards going. We have to remove the corrupted stuff. Wave, you... And then I probably have it next turn. We remove you and you. Draw more cards. There's Ambition. Keep drawing. I should not have played that last one. I want to get my entire deck inside my hand first before I start discarding or using other cards than I have to. There we go. Now I'm good to start attacking. Yeah, just skip. We have 2 repair yards and 2 events. Okay. Draw. Nice. There's Ambition. Draw shot. Burden of choice again. We have almost all of our cards. Oh, Bolt is what I needed to get rid of. There we go. Now I should be good. Yeah. There we go. Skip. Like, I mean, we are going to heal it back anyway, so we might as well lose some extra hull. There we go, Jettison Hatch. So now we can thin our deck a bit more aggressively. Let's see here. So we basically want to remove anything that doesn't help with our combo, and anything that doesn't exhaust first. So that's Lunge. Scramble also doesn't help us with our combo. Okay. We can't really optimize this turn much. It's kind of just play out your hand. Let's see here. Draw cards. Draw more cards. And there we go. We get Ambition. Where's Ambition? There we go. We are good to start comboing. Skip. It doesn't really matter. We have 1 at this point. Okay. There we go. And let's see here. Again, we kind of just want to keep our deck small. Caffeine Rush for the extra evade. Yeah, none of the A upgrades we want to change into a B upgrade. So this is a skip. Remove 2 cards. Okay, this basic dodge does nothing. I think Covet technically is a bit more optimal, but multi-shot is just such a nice quality of life that I'm going to keep it. Okay, gain you. Draw cards. Bolt. Get rid of Corrupt Core. I do not care about damage. Draw cards. We have Burden of Choice. So, before I accidentally mess up, I am going to make sure I get a couple of energy. There we go. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And then yeah, if you want to see more modded content, for sure let me know down below, and I will see what I can do. Ooh, I suppose I should actually give credit. So Zari here, it was made by someone on the Discord, not Cobalt Core Discord, but it's the company or dev team that made Cobalt Core's Discord. I think it's Rocket Rat is what I think it's named. But Vintage is the mod's author, and I will also try to include a link down below so you can download this mod in case you want to. But yeah, it's a very nice character. I do enjoy them a lot. Of course, I also enjoy characters where I get to do fun little combos as well. But yeah, multi-shot just allowing us to deal a lot of damage. Shiny Shield was mostly there to help us with our turn 1 so we didn't die right away and we could set up an infinite. But like the main meat of this deck was just Burden of Choice combined with Ambition to give us all the energy we needed. But yeah. Yeah, I wish you guys have a nice day and take care.